This is going to be a general moon message. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. I felt compelled to sit down here and do a new moon in Cancer post energies reading. Everybody has been so exhausted, and I'm really curious to know in the comments how you're feeling, because I've been hearing all things like, oh my goodness, I couldn't get out of bed, I'm so lazy, or I just need to sleep. Just this feeling of utter exhaustion. And I think that that comes from the fact that it takes more energy to manifest than it does to actually purge and release. So let me know in the comments how you're feeling right now. But let's do a moon reading where we're going to look at what is the center of your energy. And we have, what do you need to release? How interesting. You know, I just mentioned that it takes more energy to manifest than it does to release, but you can't really get into the new phase unless you let go of the old. So what do you need to release right now? Okay, so let's take a look what centers around this. And we have, don't let your past hold you back. So obviously you got to release the old in order to have the new, right? Your new life is going to cost you your old life. And with that, we have meditate and contemplate. You might be feeling the need to balance yourself, center yourself, ground yourself, whatever that means to you, whether that's a salt bath, getting out in nature, taking a nap, resting of whatever way you rest. But interesting that communication is key. And I am finding that maybe there's some feelings that need to be released or some conversations that need to be had. Because in order to get to the next level, sometimes you just got to talk it through. Or have you ever noticed that sometimes you need a good fight? And I don't mean like, you know, where we want to have an all-out battle with somebody, but do you ever notice that sometimes it's good to have a little bit of tension so that you can get the feelings out or get the words out that are necessary in order to move to the next level? That kind of vibe. Let me know if that makes sense. But here we have a look at the bigger picture. Right now you have to look at why things are happening. They're happening for you, not to you. Okay, so whatever you're feeling these past couple days, it's all meant to bring you to the next level. And here we go, surrender to the divine, of course. We got to surrender, we got to let go, we got to let go, let God, right? We have to allow things to unfold naturally. And, you know, trusting the process has been something I've been talking about for so long. It's been so integral to my growth, and hence why I share it with you all every single day. You know, surrendering and letting things unfold, the best advice I can give. You know, stepping out of your comfort zone, of course, is also necessary. If you want different, you have to do different. And that's the kind of vibe right now, right? We've got to make these moves in order to have new experiences and new energy come in. Okay, what else do we need to know here? Work through your fears. Definitely. You know, it's always scary to start something new because we don't know the outcome. It's the unknown, right? On the other hand, it could be the best thing that's ever happened to you. And you and your loved ones are safe. Everything is going to be okay. You don't have to worry. Let's see. Let's go back to the center of your reading. What do you need to release? Oh, you know, here's the thing. The Neptune card here is all about dreams, right? It's all about enlightenment. How many of you are having vivid dreams right now? I'm just curious. Lately, I feel like everybody's been telling me that they're in different timelines or having these really wacky dreams. But, you know, this is a card that says enlightenment. In order to get new energy, right, we have to release. So, you know, maybe taking a break or a pause, like we talked about earlier with the meditate and contemplate, is necessary, but essentially we need to rest and then find that enlightenment so that we can move ourselves forward. It's almost like recharging the batteries. Now, don't let the past hold you back. There could be a love connection that has been holding you back. And, you know, if that's the case and you know you need to let it go, now may be the time, especially with Venus retrograde happening, right? So meditate and contemplate. Well, there's the Tower card. So some of you may be feeling like you're having a Tower moment, and that's okay. Tower moments are meant to shake you up and to bring you new beginnings. Now, an observation that I just made, and I know you can't see it on the camera, but these are both number 6 cards. And 6s are all about balance, peace, and harmony. Now, communication is key. Exactly. Having communication, and especially good communication, is what brings you victory. And that's why I was saying, maybe it's important to bring those feelings to the surface, or to have that deep conversation that you've been avoiding, so that you can move to the next level. Sometimes you need a little tension to shake things up so that you can progress, right? So look at the bigger picture. Yeah, things are fluid. There's the emotions that I was just talking about. Sometimes you need to have a little bit of that tension or a little bit of that emotion to bring things to the surface and move forward. And it all helps the bigger picture, right? And surrender to the divine. Well, I can't even make this up, right? Trusting the process. Yeah, need I say more? Step out of your comfort zone. We have take off the mask, live your authentic truth. Super important, okay? And work through your fears. You are divinely guided and supported. Okay, the dog card is really nice because it's about, dependable, helpful, soulmate energy. Maybe you're afraid to have support. Sometimes we go through life and we don't feel like we have anybody in our corner. And once we get that bit of support or a bit of that happiness, we don't know what to do with it. So if you're afraid of going to the next level with somebody because you're not sure if it's going to last, don't manifest that. Don't manifest something that you don't want. Just because you've had an experience in the past does not mean it's going to happen again in the future. And you and your loved ones are safe. Well, very interesting. Milky Way is all about social media, networking, being connected. Let's put it this way. You and your loved ones are safe. You're all connected to each other, and nothing to worry about. So what I'm going to do very quickly is get a couple Power of Surrender cards here, just to see what you need to surrender or surrender to during this new moon in Cancer time. Now, the moon has already moved, right? We're not the new moon in Cancer anymore. This is the post energies. So things should lighten up a little bit, but let's take a look at what you need to surrender or surrender to. And we have surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. Exactly. You don't have to worry what other people are doing. You are you, they are them. There's nothing to compare. And we have here, I cannot make this up, of course. Surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. I really hope that this resonates with you. Thank you for listening to my reading. I really appreciate all your kindness and support, and I wish you the most amazing rest of your day.